The Ravens Flock presents The Black Files, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open a cold one with all of your friends. It is Wednesday night, a couple of hairs past 10 p.m. and you have been granted access to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned in to a brand new episode of The Black Files.
That's right. Welcome one, welcome all, nerds all over the internet. It is Wednesday night, April 1st. Yes, it is April Fool's Day. And I hope you guys haven't crossed any lines in pulling off any April Fool's jokes. I actually want to get a little personal here.
Make sure that you leave no evidence behind. Just remember, bleach and lime juice are your best friends, especially when it comes to bloodstains. But you don't ask me how I know.
Ha!
Oh, good. You're not asking me how I know. Very good. Appreciate you guys listening to my instruction there.
Of course, bro. We know where the cops be. They are listening. Always. They're in my walls, but they can't get me because I know they're in my walls. They're stealing my shit.
Angel, do you know of a computer program called Pegasus?
I may have heard of it.
Trust me. The cops are already in the walls. They already.
I always knew they were chasing my ass down.
They already know everything that you could ever hope for. They're just not that into you.
Oh, well, that's fine. Then I don't have to repeat myself.
For now.
And then he said so many slurs that we had to invent a whole new vocabulary just to stop him.
Dear God. Welcome, everybody, to the Black Files. I'm your host, Juan Arouse, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, the tech guru of the team. I'm the guy who miraculously managed to get a hold of some more moving material. I'm going to start packing shit up very, very soon. The packingings begins. The movingings shall begin very soon. And
Good.
thankfully, we're going to be letting y'all know about the wonders of everything that we're going to be doing soon, and I'm hoping that each and every one of you guys will be like joining us along on this little sojourn as we continue to wrap our channel around our lives so that we can make our lives like work better. I don't know what I was going with. All I know is that Clavicular is in jail, and I couldn't be happier. But that's not important. What's important is I'm with my friends with the usual suspects tonight. First off, and welcome the lovely ladies of the Ravens Flock, our own personal Starlight Rose themselves, cosplayers extraordinaire. Give it up for Dragonfang and Zayana Rose cosplay. I can't hear you. Where'd they go?
Hello, crickets.
No, girls, you're muted.
She got
I thought I hit it.
button, but yeah. I said, we said hi, and I said I really hate April Fool's Day.
This is why. I
You
need
muted
to.
yourselves in the middle of it? Come on.
But the reason why I hate April Fool's Day is because so many people played very cruel jokes. So fuck this day, and I'm really happy that I didn't see any on my feed. Yay.
Yeah,
Remember, people, you do not joke about having cancer, about someone dying. You don't do that.
Or
Anything that will pull everyone's emotions like that way, no, don't do it. You're not fun.
And you don't break up with someone on April Fool's Day.
Oh,
No,
no.
They might just
no,
believe
no,
you.
no, no, no. Because guess what? There might be a real breakup.
Oh no, but also you don't fake propose to someone either.
No.
That too.
Don't do
Oh
it.
God, no.
And if you do, make sure that me and Angel are invited so we could see the inevitable crash.
Well,
Yeah, I wanna
or
steal
if
all the
you're
free food.
literally- If your partner is in on it and you just want to kind of prank them and then be like, oh no, and the next day, yeah, no, guys, we're engaged now. Then, okay, that's a little silly. But don't do it when your partner doesn't know.
Yeah.
Bad.
Like, if you're gonna prank others on getting engaged, that's one thing. But if you're pranking your significant other and proposing to them, then no, that makes you an asshole, and I'm not down with that kind of jazz. Let's see. Also joining us, the host of Los Amigos Play, a man who will happily crash any wedding so long as it's an open bar and that there's enough free food for him to be able to make it back to his car. A man with a million opinions and zero apologies. Give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, it is I breathe. And God has decided to make it everybody's problem once more. So that's why I'm here. The portal may be getting wider, but it sure as hell ain't getting any deeper. It is a pleasure to be with you once more, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching the show as much as we enjoy making it for you.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Angel. Dear God. I think that I think that's kind of one of the things that I miss about this kind of, about being able to go to these events. You know for a fact it can't be all that good, but you can't help but look away. Let's get
The train wrecks.
Hold
The train
off on
wrecks
that
never
for
end.
now, Juan.
well, and also let's introduce the main man himself, founder of the Ravens Flock, executive producer of our channel, host of Wrestle Rewind, and the main flagship show, the Ravens Flock. Give it up for the beanie bald, bird bold, beautiful bastard himself, Mr. Jose Casabona!
Thank you very much for that warm introduction. Happy to be here with all my friends. And just to get a little personal, I pulled a very, 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 very bad April Fool's joke once. It was back in the mid-aughts, and I made a prank call to an ex-friend, and I was impersonating our boss. We worked in the same company, and I pretty much told them that they were fired. And it was so bad that the ex-friend were literally rushed to put their work clothes on, and just as they had one foot out the door, I called back later, and I told them, April Fools.
Well,
Roll.
Dear fucking God.
We should have gone the extra mile and actually send him his last paycheck anyway.
How can I do that? I don't have a freaking the tools to make a fake check, bro.
With the right creativity, you can fake anything, my man.
Zane, for someone who loves rewatching Catch Me If You Can, I'm honestly disappointed in your lack of knowledge for forging financial documents.
Yeah, man, you gotta go the extra mile. In fact, next time, kill your actual boss and impersonate him so you can make it really, really convincing.
No!
Okay, fine. Knock him out with an illegal chemical mixture and tie him up in a closet somewhere.
Now, on a more tame level, okay, a few years ago, back in the late 2010s, I did make a series of prank calls, and in those calls, I did play Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
You rickrolled people over the phone.
Yep.
Dear fucking God.
It's fascinating how somehow that's one of those old-ass things that never actually stops working.
Yeah, and besides, it's much more tame, more of a tamer April Fool's prank than telling someone that they're fired.
I suppose you're right, but still.
Liana Rose,
You are no strangers to jobs.
Would you agree?
You were employed, and now you're not.
Liana Rose, Dragon Fae, would you concur?
I do not condone prank calling.
No.
Sorry, I'm not a prank caller.
Ah, come on! You've never done a prank call in your life, ever?
No, because it's rude.
No, you do realize that back when we could have done that, it costs money to call people.
Oh,
Man, we should date ourselves real fucking quick. We're all old and wrinkly and ancient now.
all right. Let me go ahead and take care
And
of the
also,
house.
I'm not really a prankster like that, so yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and take care of the housekeeping. Folks, like all of our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, folks, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep our lights on. However, there is one way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens flock by liking our content and hyping it as well, commenting both during and after the stream. Especially after the stream, because that lets the algorithm know that you like what you see and you want other people to see what you like. Also, that you share our content across all the social media with everyone that you know, love, or hate, or everyone that you happen to be some sort of not coincidence. What was it? Was not compatriot. An acquaintance. There we go. That's the freaking word I was looking for. Anyone that you may be acquainted with regarding the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. And also, but far more important than anything else, making sure that you and everyone that that you know and love is subscribed, and that you guys hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content so that you never miss a beat. The more people you refer us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers come out of it, and before you know it, we'll be completely self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the stream, for the love of the game, but also as our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I see in the chat here, we've got Kyle's in the chat. How's it going, Kyle? Also, that's K-Storm back there, piping up. She has emerged from the cave. Brandon Ogden is in the chat. Brandon Ogden Reforged, mind you. Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplays here. Hi there, Sarah. I saw that you're now certified to be a ride operator at your new job. Congratulations. And of course, Ulysses Fartknocker is here as well. Thank you very much, all of you, one and all, for joining us on the Black Files tonight. So let's rip this Band-Aid off. So you remember Barbenheimer?
Yes.
It
was a fun little thing that lasted for a few months, and then the movies came out.
And the movies.
It was an incredible it was an awesome cultural event.
I know. Now let's take one half of that event. Let's make a whole convention out of it.
What?
No,
I like nuclear bombs, but making one based on nothing but that feels a little exaggerated, doesn't it?
Oh, please. There's nothing wrong with exaggerating. There's nothing exaggerated about teaching other people about nuclear fission. Wait a minute. This might get me on some sort of CIA watch list. No, let's check the other.
There is many men in suits listening to every word you say right now.
Like my FBI agent's literally going to be listening and I mean like, oh my God, this guy's such a fucking nerd.
Jesus, am I even getting paid for this job? I swear he's doing it for me.
Yeah, true. But like, let's save ourselves from any potential trouble, and let's stick with the other half. Let's do a Barbie convention. How about we do that instead?
Yeah, okay. I heard many things about this Barbie girl and her Barbie world. I heard she's made of plastic and sometimes somewhat fantastic.
I know. You could brush her hair.
You can brush her hair and dress her everywhere.
Quite a sensation. Is this life her creation?
Come on,
Let's go Barbie.
Let's go Barbie.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go Barbie.
Okay.
Fun fact, in Cuba, sometimes popular songs get retranslated in Spanish. That one never was. It was just too catchy.
That it was just kept in English and it was just too catchy on its own.
Yeah. The one that got translated, ironically, was the theme for He-Man, and they added even more lyrics.
That sounds about right. I remember how they translated Moonlight Densetsu for Sailor Moon for the Spanish dub, and it was adorable and weird to me at the same time.
I mean, hey, that means it worked. It maintained the charm of the original, like Hannah of the Flowers. God damn it, I just realized something.
What?
What's up?
Hannah of the Flowers was the first anime I ever watched from beginning to end. And it was the girliest, shoujo-est shit you will ever see in your life.
Candy was the one for me and Jose.
Yeah.
It was rather charming. Lala was a very nice girl.
Yeah, well, for us, the Spanish dub, they only had translated the very first season.
Huh.
Well,
oh yeah, that's right. We usually sometimes just don't get the whole thing.
Yeah, like it literally just ended with the Negaverse being beaten and the girls reincarnated or revived, however it was done. I don't remember, but revivified, revivicated, resurrected, resolution. So
Reincarnation?
Reincarnation? No, they were already reincarnations. No,
never mind then.
They were just reviving the reincarnations, sort of like what they did with the Matrix Resurrections, except with a lot less budget. But that's not what's important right now. Let's see here. Kyle is actually saying, my sister loved Candy. Fucking really? Wow. How about that? Like, I thought that it was, like, too fucking obscure for people to, like, get in on it, because I'm still having trouble finding fucking a proper English dubs any fucking where on it, and I don't understand why I'm having trouble finding it. But
it was one of those things that didn't make it, and it's also ironic that the Spanish dub tends to not use the censorship. So remember Saint Seiya, how it never made it big here in the States? Yeah, in South America, Saint Seiya is the hardest shit ever because they kept all the violence and all the blood.
Oh, hell yeah.
He was fucking sick. And also, ironically, Saint Seiya is responsible for the culture of power scaling before Dragon Ball was even a thing. Because they were doing shit on Saint Seiya that would have a power scaler shit himself. Okay, I apologize. We're deviating, but I'm just going to say this thing and like continue from there. There's a point where the main character, Seiya, meets the first Silver Saint, and he attacks her.
Angel,
oh, hey, what's up?
Be jealous.
Oh, nice take.
Yeah,
nice pinkness.
It was a celebration. Sorry, because of the good news for moving to the new place, so I picked up a steak and made an avocado salad with tomato and hard-boiled eggs and cheddar bay biscuit.
Looks tasty. Ooh. Enjoy, my man.
Yummy.
Now, to continue real quick before we deviate too much, there's a point in Saint Seiya where the main character attacks another character who's like, her name is Shaina, and she's like the first Silver Saint. And he throws like 100 punches per second, and she blocks them all and goes, do you really think that you were going to hurt me with only 100 punches per second? And yes, I counted. And I just sat there like, what the fuck? It just gets crazier and crazier, and If people think Dragon Ball is a world of power levels, Saint Seiya is on a state that you don't even imagine. There is a dude that literally tells another dude, you move faster than light? Pfft, that's weak shit. I move faster than light. Now eat plasma, deep shit.
And then Seiya got his ass rocked.
That was the other guy that sends you to like Buddhist hell, but he was chill.
No.
His name is Shaka, and he's literally enlightened. Don't look at him or he'll steal your tongue.
Fuck. No. I actually found their website, but it didn't look like there was much to look at, but I'm going to use the Wayback Machine for people to see it.
Oh, yeah. Dope.
It's really straightforward. BarbieDreamFest.com. March 27th through the 29th in Fort Lauderdale. So this just happened.
Yes, it did.
In retrospect, it should be like natural that there would be a fest for Barbie. Like, she may not appear much in popular culture nowadays, but she is one of the most influential toys in America. Even now, even today.
Like, she really is. It's the magic of Barbie, like the whole phenomenon of everything that she's inspired across decades here. But like, check out the different events that they had on here. So they were so Friday, March 27th. What they had planned to do is they were going to have let's see here, a film screenings of the Barbie animated movies: Barbie Fairytopia, Barbie in a Mermaid Tale, Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper, Barbie Fairytopia Mermaidia.
Oh god, I forgot how many CG movies there are Barbie. Like there was a point during the late aughts that they were just cranking those things out like sausages.
Oh yeah, this was gonna be insane. It was wonderful. I'm actually over here trying to click on how to see the rest of this stuff, but I guess the folks over who archived this through Wayback Machine couldn't get it, and we'll show you why. Because this is the live website, BarbieDreamFest.com. It doesn't say anything on it. It just says, "Thank you for joining us at Barbie Dream Fest. Please contact help@BarbieDreamFest.com with any questions." It doesn't link to anything else.
Oof.
Oh.
So was this like a first-time fest, or has this been around for a while?
This is
what the hell?
Okay, see, that's why you didn't hear of it before, because this is brand new. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to the Candy Factory one.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And that Bridgerton one.
Ugh.
Let me see here. I'm actually trying to see the Wayback Machine to see if it'll actually open up anything more for this event. It's trying to go through leapevent.tech to show the rest of the schedule, and here it is. So no, we were going to have excellent, different people that you can actually go see. There was I don't know who Angel Reese is. I'm sorry, I don't know who this lady is, but I'm sure she's very important to the Barbie fandom. There's voice actor, maybe? Yeah, no, she must be a voice actor of some kind. But this was going to boast a obscenely incredible lineup of different guests who were supposed to be there, including but not limited to, I shit you not, where is she? Okay, that just says Saturday. Okay, so Madison Marilla and Marlene Matlin. I don't know who this lady is, but
Probably Barbie voice actors.
Yeah, they probably are. Let me see here. Yeah, is American actress, deaf since she was 18. Yeah, she's known for. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Yeah, no, I remember, because the big thing about this was also that it was going to be a big like girl power inspiration for like for young women to be able to meet all these other inspirational figures, which is something that Barbie's all about. You know, so
yeah, sure, you can do whatever you can if you set your mind up to it, kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. One of the guests that I saw that I kid you not, I need to actually pull up for this, because I don't think you would believe me unless I showed you guys.
Whomst?
Oh god, this lady. Hang on. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the fucking page is still live!
Wow.
What the fuck? Show me.
Color me surprised.
Yeah, no, all it takes is a web search. They unlinked it from their homepage, but they've actually got it. They actually got it over here. So Angel Reese, for instance, who is a 2-time WNBA All-Star, and and one lady who is going to be the inaugural Icon Award honoree at this festival, Serena Williams.
Huh.
Oh,
As in
No way.
legendary
What?
tennis.
The former tennis player?
Yes, the tennis superstar Serena Williams. Marlon
Oh, yeah.
No
Number
way.
one in
That's
women's
crazy.
singles by the association for 319 weeks. That's a hell of a record time.
Oh, you can't begin to imagine. Okay, so Marlee Matlin, actress, author, and activist, and she happens to be a deaf actress, so that's important. Madison Marilla, an autism advocate. Let's see here. Chef Becky Brown, who competed on an episode of Chopped and won. Let me see here. This guy, who's named Sean Hankinson, who's the voice of Ken in Barbie: Life in the Dream House. That's always nice.
Oh, yeah. That was the video game. The video game was very strange.
You also
It was one of those. It was one of those party games that had one of those batshit insane plots that make no sense. It involved Hal.
I don't know how that works.
You know, the computer.
Oh, Hal 9000 of fucking like 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, apparently Barbie's house just has one of those, and if you trigger the safety system, it just locks you in there. It was a very strange time.
They also had other voice actors: Haviland Sitwell, who was the voice actress of Raquel; Paula Rhodes, who was the voice actor of Skipper and Stacy; and Charlie Bowden, who was the voice actor of Ryan, all from the same Life in the Dream House. There's also Ibtiad Muhammad, and she's an Olympic fencer. That's always cool. Robin Gerber, author and historian. Dr. Swati Mohan, a NASA aerospace engineer. Like, this is, like, yeah.
That's a hell of a fucking jump. We got voice actors, we got doll makers, we got an astronaut.
No,
What?
No, Angel, you've got an astronaut, you've got an Olympic fencer, she's a sword master, for fuck's sake.
Cool.
Like, advocates for autism and for people who are deaf, athletes, both.
Your lack of ears should never stop you from holding a sword.
Exactly. Doll designers all at the wazoo here. Packaging designers over here for the Barbie franchise. So, yeah, this was set to be a nice, star-studded event celebrating girlhood, womanhood, everything that is meant to encapsulate everything that Barbie is meant to represent for the girls, for the ladies, for the femmes.
All right. Sounds like a nice roundup of guests. Sounds like a good time for everybody involved.
It does, don't it?
It does.
It was not a good time for everybody involved, was it?
I'm sorry, but no. I'll just rip the Band-Aid off, guys. Let me see. Also, Ben Cruz is in the chat. Hey, up there, Ben Cruz.
Hey, Ben.
To the Black Files. And let me just go ahead and give you guys the bearer of bad news. Written yesterday by Julia Gomez for USA Today, March 31st. Headline reads, "Disappointed Barbie Dream Fest guests to receive refunds."
The guests were getting refunds?
As in the attendees.
Oh, okay. Because I would doubt. Damn, what happened? Like, how is it so bad that you're getting your money back?
All right, here we go. Barbie is a fabulous icon for many children grow up with, but the Barbie Dream Fest was anything but fabulous or dreamy, according to attendees whose backlash about the event went viral. Marketed as the ultimate Barbie fan event, the Barbie Dream Fest took place in Fort Lauderdale, about 30 miles north of Miami, from Friday, March 27th to Sunday, March 29th, according to the event's official Instagram account. However, attendees flocked to the Instagram account posts to leave comments expressing their frustrations about the dull decorations, confusing programs, and an overall lackluster event. Megan Vargas commented on one of the event's Instagram posts saying, "We need refunds. This was the most lackluster event. We flew from Alabama to come to this and we're so disappointed." Take a
Damn.
look for yourself here, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and pop open the photos for this bad boy. So
Do it.
I don't know if you guys can see it in the group in the Zoom chat or in the Zoom call, but I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, so and just so you know, this was even though it wasn't officially created by Mattel, the people who operated this convention, their company is called Mischief Management. Ha, cute. But they did pay to get the licensing for the Barbie trademark for the Barbie franchise and to use it for as part of this convention. So they did not try to skirt the rules on that front. You can't get
Okay.
So that looks like it starts off pretty nice, don't it? Here's the entrance to go into the main hall at the hotel there. Together we shine. Dreams start here.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
It looks very Barbie-esque here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of pink.
So, they had set up they'd set up like what they were trying to dub as like a Barbie like makeover booth area where professional stylists would come in and give like young ladies and people for a fee a bit of like a glam up makeover, like highlights or whatever, and brush their hair and give them a little bit of makeup and all that so they can feel bonita, right?
Cool.
Right, of course.
That was a little bit anemic there. Also, the rest of the convention hall was very, very sparse. You see these folks, these kids here with roller skates? There was supposed to be a roller skating rink set up in full. And instead, what they did was they set up steel barricades and barricaded one part of the event hall, and have that little bit be the skating rink.
Did people have to sign any liability?
So they half-assed it.
I hope so.
Okay. Other than that, they got a shitload of inflatable Barbie arches, as you can see. I mean, like a shitload of. Holy fuck. Okay. You can a little arts and crafties corner courtesy of Michaels, because hey, they managed to get sponsorship. They managed to get Michaels involved. Okay, good on ya. You'd think that this would line up to it all, but the trouble is that the layout on it is fucking abysmal.
Sounds like one of those things that we have never done a con before. Fuck it, let's just wing it. Because it feels like when you make an event this big, you're supposed to like know the actual location of places, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like DashCon?
Yeah, like
Actually, yes. They spread this shit out like DashCon. Now check this out. They only show you this little spot where they have the Volkswagen hippie van in the Barbie pink, and you can take photos there. But the actual area of it is really, really sparse. Also, you see a bunch of Barbie dolls that are apparently nude that are on display.
Oh god, that's not good.
Question. I may not be too big of a Barbieologist, I guess, but if you're going to collect the dolls for display, should they not have the original clothing that came with it?
Yeah. That's kind of the whole point of collector's items.
Yeah.
Doing them collectors.
yeah, it kind of spoils the thing if you open the package and you tamper with the merchandise.
Then what the fuck is all this? Why are half of these Barbies and Skippers?
I dug this out of my closet in 5 minutes.
Well, they kept the hair brushed very well and very nicely, and they're packaged very nicely. Although I'll say this one Barbie doll with the dark hair, she seems to have partied a little too hardy, if you know what I mean. They fucking put a little fucking bucket on her head. What the fuck is that?
Damn. Well, girls just want to have fun, and sometimes they have too much fun, and then you gotta call the cops. And then the cops are like, God damn it, woman, just get in the car and give me your information. And then she's like, nah, I'm plastic. And then she attacks the cop, and then the cop has to mace the Barbie, and then Ken gets a lot of really awkward phone calls.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. It sounds like the life of the Cash Me Outside girl.
Oh God, no! She's.
I mean,
well, maybe that's still her life. I don't fucking know. She's rich now, so who cares? Also, they had like the Barbie Princess Spa, where alongside where you could get the little makeovers, you get little spa treatments, mani-pedi stuff. But from the expressions of both the little girl that was there and the spa tech that was dressed up for the occasion for it, it doesn't seem like either of them was really into it or really had that much to offer for the situation. So, ow. No, like y'all are seeing this, right? Like,
Yeah, no, we're seeing this. It's my God.
I'm not going to say that they half-assed. I'm just going to say that they did not think this through. I get the slightest feeling that there's a lack of forethought planning in here. There's a lot of, do we have enough money for this? No, let's wing it.
Well, it seems to be a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, like, this is what I was fucking talking about. The roller rink that they had for, like, the roller skating, like, four-wheel roller skating. And it's literally just a fenced-off, barricaded area. They had set up, like, oh, we're also going to do a mini racetrack for the little girls. Here, we've got some training bikes for them to race with each other. And it's just the part of the floor with pink and white cones.
Again, did anyone sign a liability?
Probably not.
I
guarantee you nobody signed anything. You know what I signed? I signed my last will.
Oh, this is such a fucking disaster. What the fuck?
I mean, at least somebody didn't piss all over the floor, you know?
No, thank goodness, no, nobody pissed all over the floor. I am relieved about that. Do you want to know how big of a deal this was for folks who saw that they were going to get to see like legendary like inspirational women's and peoples who advocate for inspirational women's in this Barbie Dream Fest? They had Ebony Magazine set up a freaking mini article about Serena Williams' appearance here. First a Barbie, now an icon, Serena Williams becoming Barbie Dream Fest's first honoree. And this was like a whole fucking article that they wrote out. If y'all don't believe me on this shit, here's the fucking link. Come and take a look. Jesus goddamn Christ in heaven and hell. Oh my fucking Lord in heaven. Oh, Kyle's saying you can't still sell clothes with stains on them. I'm going to try and ignore the horrifying and gross implication that you might be implying, heavily implied through Vlad the Implier. And I'm just going to read this Ebony article because I do not want to think of what possible stains you may be talking about.
Relax, Juan. It's just blood. It's not even my blood.
Serena Williams reflects on her legacy, leadership, and representation as she becomes Barbie Dream Fest's first Icon Award recipient. Serena Williams knows exactly what accessories she'd have in her Barbie playset. A blazer for my go-to for off-court work events, she exclaimed to Ebony. A fun bag of heels, and of course a tennis racket because that's where it all started. I'd also sneak in a little something extra for my girls. It's just fucking adorable and shit. I spent my life pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible, so to be recognized in a space that celebrates dreams and impact is really special, she exclaimed. Inspired by Barbie's the brand's legacy of empowering girls to unlock their limitless potential, Barbie Dream Fest celebrates individuals who break the barriers, redefine expectations, and inspire others to dream without limits. Williams and other recipients will be honored this weekend in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The Barbie has always been about imagination, but now it's about empowerment, and that aligns with my journey, she said. Being the first makes it even more meaningful because it sets the tone for what an icon can be. And honestly, I hope it inspires the next generation to dream even bigger. Here, the multi-hyphenate athlete, entrepreneur, and boss CEO talks about what it means to be a Barbie icon and another sibling match up in 11.5 inches of plastic. And from there, you get a whole article, like interview with her. Apparently, they did make a Serena Williams Barbie doll for International Women's Day. and this was made up by Mattel. Like there is an actual like, hey, for those who want to collect, here's Serena Williams as a Barbie doll. Congratulations. Like this isn't like, it's clearly they're trying to do everything right. This doesn't seem like it was like we're getting with the motherfuckers who ran DashCon or even the Willy Wonka's
That's the one I was talking about.
Now, because those just seemed more like a pop-up half-assed AI generated bullshit. This one had thought put into it. This one had heart put into it. The fact that they actually managed to raise and spend enough money to pay for the license to use the Barbie logo, the Barbie, like even that shade of pink is like a trademarked shade exclusively to Barbie. I don't know if you guys fucking knew that, but that's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yep.
Like Barbie pink is a trademark color? For real,
Yes.
for real?
For real,
Yeah,
it
for
is.
real.
Yep.
Fascinating.
And
So it's like Banta Black.
yes, like Vanta Black. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's the good version of Banta Black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barbie pink, which is nice. See what I mean? Like this was all meant like their fucking Instagram page. It's so fucking wholesome and shit. They want girls to be able to feel the goodness of the good jujus that Barbie inspires in everybody. You've got doll collectors. You've got freaking voice actors. You've got and yeah, the scientist who's a NASA scientist over here. What's her name? Emily Calandrelli over here. And yeah, and she's an astronaut. So I see how that's not a problem at all because like, hey, we all like fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy. Let's see what I mean. And I got K-Storm and the Little Bit started. I hope you're happy. But y'all understand, right? Like this was clearly given more than enough forethought, and this was clearly given more than enough effort. Like these guys put their ass into it. It just wasn't as impactful as they had intended. So,
Sorry, my man. I can put effort into making a table, but I'm still not a good carpenter. That shit's gonna fall apart. And you can tell that they actually did something, but they are lacking two things. The first one that I can see is here is the organization, and B, the budget to actually put more. Because unfortunately, there's more to a con than just the thing that the con is about. You gotta sell the merchandise. You gotta have shows. You gotta have entertainment. And if things go well, you gotta have at least one instance of third-degree crimes.
mm-mm.
Oh my
No,
lord.
no third-degree crimes. We're not allowed to do that. Not even that. And not even that other thing you were thinking about, Angel.
Ah, darn.
Sorry, no, not allowed. I'm gonna
Never made to have any. Can't have shit in Detroit.
That's why this is in Fort Lauderdale, Angel. Let me return to the USA Today article to let you guys know what else was going on here. So, Vargas, who paid $250 for 2 adult tickets and 1 child ticket, told USA Today
Damn.
she attended the event with her mom, her 5-year-old daughter, and her 17-month-old daughter, who was given free entry. It was just very disappointing, Vargas said. Not what I would expect from Mattel and Barbie. You got to remember, guys, this... okay, here's what to know about the event and if refunds will be issued. Just like I got to remind you guys, this wasn't a Mattel event. This was an independent event.
It's a fan con. It's an unofficial thing, I'm Bob.
It was officially unofficial. Because they did, like I said, they got the okay from Mattel. They paid for the trademark. They got the licenses to use the imagery. They did all the right things. Not like the Wonka chocolate experience where it was like AI generated fucking fan art used at the fucking used to promote the convention. I don't even want to fucking call it fan art because it was just AI generated slop. No, what they did was they just generated some AI slop and they fucking ripped people off with the fucking event. They were like, "Oh, there's gonna be candy galore and there's gonna be activities." And what do we get? We got the most depressed looking fucking Oompa Loompa chick of all time and a weird creepy dude in a silver mask who scares children by popping out behind a mirror. Fucking help me with that.
Man, these Netflix adaptations are getting a little fucking weird.
Like this is why this Barbie Dream Fest actually stands a little bit better. I'll say this one at least clears the bar from the Bridgerton event. If you guys remember about that. And
the bar is in hell, but at least something's being cleared here.
Yeah, no,
right.
Like there was a Bridgerton fan event that was also like made with AI generated shit to promote it, but there was along with that, there's this the Glasgow's Willy Wonka experience. So those two, they had no licensing, they had no affiliation, they grabbed the money and ran, pretty much. But this one is definitely sticking to it. It's better than it's better than those two fucking events, but it hasn't quite gotten to the infamy of DashCon. Only because the infamy of DashCon, that one was much more of a perfect storm of incompetence and lack of forethought.
Well, yes, but to be fair, though, there's a very important reason. See, the fans of Barbie, they just like Barbie. The fans of DashCon are furries. I don't need to say anything else.
You know, you're not wrong, but at the same time, this was back in 2014, back when there was more than just furries. You also had Welcome to Night Vale fans all up in there. That was one of the key figures of the event, as a matter of fact.
And you have Homestuck fans.
Yeah, and Homestuckers.
Man, thank you for reminding me that Homestuck just did the smart thing by simply ending when it was supposed to end. And then it did the not smart thing because the creator stupidly refused to ever update the website to use Flash. Flash doesn't exist anymore, so now it's literally impossible to read the comic anymore.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
The worst part is, somebody tried to go, hey man, let me just reload the comic with a working format, and he said no.
What?
So now nobody will ever know what Homestuck is about, because half of the comic doesn't exist.
Perfect.
Isn't this like a bad thing for them? You're like, preservation?
Yes it is. But they have chosen to destroy their own legacy. I will not pity them any further.
I mean, personally, I'm not a Homestuck fan. But it is kind of sad for especially older fans who would like to go back and read it. That is sad that they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you might want to know why something is so popular, but now you will never know. It's a sad thing when the sacred texts are lost.
Oh, read them, have you? Page turners, they were not.
But Master Yoda, I literally can't. The format doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, well, you can translate shit.
Translate shit, you can.
Like,
My God.
Like, so, let's see here. Okay. After many people complained about the event, Mischief Management, who organized Barbie Dream Fest, will provide full refunds to everyone who purchased tickets, according to a statement from a Mischief Management spokesperson emailed to USA Today. The event was created by Mischief Management, which licensed Barbie from Mattel, a Mattel spokesperson said. All guests will automatically receive a refund for their tickets issued to their original form of payment. Customers with questions can reach out to help@barbiedreamfest.com, according to the event's website. Guests can expect to see their refunds in 3 to 4 weeks, according to an email sent to guests that was obtained by USA Today. While famous guests like tennis star Serena...
Days.
What's up?
3 to 4 weeks?
Yeah, I know.
That's insane.
I know, what the
Probably
fuck?
because of the sheer amount of people that showed up, they probably had to start sorting that out step by step by step. It's most likely an estimate because do we have an idea how many guests showed up?
I don't see any numbers on the attendees here, but I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Let me see here. It says here, while famous guests like tennis star Serena Williams, Chicago Sky WNBA star Angel Reese, and actress Marley Martlin held events. Many attendees complained about sparse decorations and limited events, and many on social media are calling the event a scam. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves for scamming people like this, one person commented on one of the event's Instagram posts. This is honestly so insulting to arrive after paying almost $80 for it, to be so underwhelming while the lack of effort in decorations and nothing entertaining to do for anyone. Truly a scam. Some of the features advertised the event included an interactive Barbie house, but Vargas told USA Today there was more of a backdrop with fake turf grass placed in front of it. So y'all know that yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, it's like the fucking thing was just it was just a fucking like a 2D facade that you'd put up at like in a theater for like my first like stage play or whatever the fuck. So it wasn't even like that interactive. The only thing that was like quote unquote interactive about it is the fact that what do you call it? That the hippie mobile was parked in front of it. See, I'll show you guys here for yourselves, so you see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, god dang it. Here we go. Okay, so there's that. Show me the photos. Okay, there's the roller rink. Here we go. I said, here we go. Motherfuck, I said, here we go.
Technology.
There you go. Now you see it, yes?
Yes.
This is the interactive Barbie Playhouse.
What? Okay, the camper looks really cool, but the house.
Yeah, this is the interactive
house?
Section 8 Barbie house.
Oh my god. Ouch.
This is the Barbie house for the Barbie that has to rely on EBT to survive.
Hey, don't knock EBT, okay? That shit was a lifesaver for
I'm
my
not.
family.
This is actually a tragedy.
Like, and look at it this way. At least this Barbie can afford a nice little wicker outdoor dome chair if you look at it over here on the left side of the photo.
Yeah, that's where all the money went.
No, the money went to the camper. Dude, haven't you been paying attention?
Yeah, because that's a nice.
No, that camper is not bought. That camper has been obtained.
No. It was rented.
Yeah.
And for a rental, it looks very damn good.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like, you can't deny this part is cool, but if this was meant to be like a playhouse or a dream house or whatever, you can't fucking just put up a cardboard cutout and call that the dream house. No,
This shit is most definitely not fantastic.
No, you know what you fucking do? You fucking try to build something that people can step into. Like, I'm not trying to knock people on this because I haven't run a convention, and I'm sorry that it comes off this way, but motherfucker, for the amount of money that they're charging, you'd think that they'd be able to invest in constructing a sort of like you'd see those play castles at like a park, you know, like a city park or whatever, where
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where kids can go to the playground, and inside they've got like instead of like a jungle gym, they have like a castle where you can actually go inside, and there's different sections where you've got little tic-tac-toe rollers and binoculars to look outside.
That was fun.
Like, you can kind of fucking come up with something like that and say, okay, like only like 4 people inside at a time for safety reasons. That way, when you're walking around and taking pictures of yourself in it or whatever, you're not rocking the damn thing into oblivion, right?
And you know they're children, so they're gonna rock the damn thing into oblivion by default.
Right, exactly.
It's children.
Which is why you would be like, okay, like any children, child's group must be with an accompanying adult kind of thing. Maximum 2 children per adult, kind of shit. Like that would actually make it. That would actually make sense. That way, there's rules for it. That way, there's structure for it, and you can actually put up to have little fucking thing of like Barbie's living room, or Barbie's in like garage, or Barbie's kitchen, or the Barbie bedroom, or whatever. Then and take let yourself take photo ops, because like taking photo ops in front of this little fucking facade is insulting. It's embarrassing.
You could at least put a bouncy house in there. Actually, are there bouncy castles style after... Let me look it up real quick. Bouncy castle,
Most likely.
Barbie style. I'm Googling shit. Yes, there are in fact several bouncy castles, some very elaborate ones, made in the style of Barbie. Wouldn't it be easier to just get a big bouncy castle shaped like a Barbie place and just slap some extra logos in there?
Exactly. Who doesn't like a bouncy castle anyway?
Like, hey,
It's like $300. Look at this shit. I'm gonna send you the link right now. Look at this mess.
I'm looking at some over here. But you would need a pretty big fucking bouncy house for the little girls to go in and play with. That I got no issue with. You know?
Get 2 bouncy houses and make sure that they're both pink. So because it's Barbie. She would have a second one because she's fucking Barbie.
Exactly. Like you have like the Barbie Dream House one and the Barbie Princess Castle one. There, see? Because you get variety. Because you've got...
It's her summer home and her winter home.
Exactly.
And only her home. Because Kens have no homes. Because Kens have no rights.
They can have some rights. Just they got to be chill about it. Look, you've got...
The Ken Reich begins now.
No, it doesn't. They literally undid it by the end of the movie, Angel. You
cannot kill an idea, Juan.
Who said anything about killing it?
It will slumber deeply in the plastic depths of my heart, but one day, surely, soon as the sun will rise, Ken will rise again.
Angel, we're not saying that the idea is going to be killed. We're just going to make sure that it is implemented, but in an incremental and equitable fashion. That way, no one feels excluded from it, especially not the Kens. So chill your ass. Not everything has to be a revolution. Leave that for my campaigning shit, for crying out loud. God almighty.
Yes. The big man on campus would try to stifle my ideas. We all know how this works.
Oh my God.
Just lay down. Ignore it. It doesn't have to be a problem. We'll take care of it. That's what the man said.
God.
And now you are turning into the Maya. Mia, get off my table, please.
One, continue.
Meanwhile, you immediately go into cat dad mode, fucker.
Mia, get back here.
Y'all are a trip. Juan, continue.
Okay. There were other fucking activities that you could do. Like, okay, you can make perler bedazzling stuff here, which is nice, I guess, but not the greatest thing in the world. Especially considering how sparse everything else was. What else is over here? Okay, so we got that. Okay, so 10% off everything. Reasonable offers welcomed. Okay, I see. I'm sorry. I misjudged these nude Barbie dolls on display.
Were they discounts?
They were set up as discounted Barbie dolls to begin with. Okay. I apologize. That's my B. Where you actually, over here on the side, you have little bins with clothing and accessories that you can throw in with it. And little $5 Barbie grab bags with, like, crayons and fucking activities and mini coloring books or whatever the fuck. So, okay. I will walk that back. I'm still perturbed, because it's a little weird to me that you're going to start selling naked Barbie dolls, even if one of them is drunk as getting crunk. But still, that's still a little weird to me. But it wasn't as bad. And look, right across from the hall of the vendors' booth of naked Barbie dolls at a discount, right down here, you see the background behind this guy. It's the fucking Dreamhouse facade.
Huh. Well, look at that.
You see that shit? What the God damn it. God.
The facade never stops. Or always in the facade. It's all fake.
See,
you know, in retrospect, the fact that we sold you a dream and then instead we gave you a cheap plastic prostitute is a rather painful application of what the modern industry has become now.
I hate how
literally the burger in the commercial versus the burger in real life.
I hate how correct it sounds. God damn it.
I have my moments. That being said, I genuinely don't feel like shitting too much on the organizers of this event, because while they certainly do deserve their criticism, the fact that they're willing to refund all the money to the guests means that they understood that they didn't quite did it as well as they could. Obviously, maybe they overextended the reach, maybe the place was too big, there was just not enough material to work with, or maybe, the kind of people that still love Barbie are just not going to cons right now. Either way, I will commend them on the fact that they recognize that they made a mistake and that they're trying to at least make amends by giving the money back. Because Lord knows that we have far too many events where you pay your money and you will never see that shit again.
I'm curious on how much the tickets cost. Like, did they have like tiers and everything?
Let me
Maybe?
find out. Because
Please check.
yeah, I want to find
Because
out.
I'm curious on like the most someone would have paid.
Let me see here. Because they had their event set up through Leap Conventions, which is the same convention portal that MetroCon uses, if I remember correctly. So
Well, it's an easy enough, like, what's the word, interface. So no need to reinvent the wheel. Just use the same machine.
good point. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the ticket pricings for it, but it's not populating anything for me. Let me see if I can find it in the get tickets now thing. Okay, web archive. Okay, come on, let's see. Wait, yeah, okay. So let me see here. Come on. Wayback Machine, don't let me down. Okay, yeah, more info. I get it. Let me go to the get tickets, for crying out loud. Okay, here we go. Ah!
How much is
What?
it?
Okay.
How much?
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all, and y'all can tell me whether or not if there was if this costs too much for your liking. Okay, so these are for the standard single day passes. Friday, Saturday, Sunday adults, $72.
Huh.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday
Okay.
children's fees, $33. And you can see in the actual breakdown of the pricing, the original price for adults, $69, plus $3 service fee.
$69.99. All of that multiplayer only. Bullshit.
That's for single day individual passes. You don't get a Friday discount. You don't get a Sunday discount.
Really? Just like a flat rate?
Flat rate,
Wow.
$72. Okay.
Oof.
Now, if you want a 3-day pass, general for adult, $152.50. General pass for a 3-day pass for kids, $78. A family pack, which is 2 adults and 2 kids, $438.
Yeah, that's too much. Like, I've been
Especially
to
for a
cons that are
first-time
nowhere
con,
near
is
that
way
much.
too much.
We'll show you
Yeah.
the in a minute.
That is excessive. That is
You want
large
excess?
with a big L.
You want
Yeah,
excessive?
no thanks.
These guys
What's
have
up?
premium passes.
Of course they do. What's in the premium pass?
How much it is? What does it include?
The pink pass gives you everything and the general passes perks plus priority queue for main stage programming, priority queue for marketplace, access to 2027 pre-sale, access to the dedicated hotel block for the hotel pricing,
Wow.
where you stay, a swag bag, an exclusive badge and lanyard, $252.50. As in $252.
So this includes the hotel room?
No, this includes access to the hotel room pricing.
Okay, I would have
no,
believed
they
that
are
if it actually
stretching that
included the
shit.
hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
If that
being
included the
stretched
hotel room,
beyond belief.
I wouldn't say it.
And now there is the Dream Pass, which also has everything that the Journal Pass does, except you also get a $50 coupon for autographs and photo op experiences and shortcut queues for celebrity autographs and photo ops. So these two are the only additions to it, and that takes $252.50, and that takes the Dream Pass up to $452.50.
Yeah, no, bro. That is like we passed the reasonable price line like 3 numbers ago.
Okay, if they actually were able to get who's the one who did Barbie in the live action?
Margot Robbie?
Yeah, if she was there, I could see why prices would be fucking expensive.
Yeah. Like for that amount of money, fucking Margot and Ryan Gosling best be there.
Yeah.
Doing duets for people.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But let me just give you guys like an idea of the pricing for this shit. Compared to pricing for MetroCon, which is our usual baseline of measure here. Instead of like $72 across or whatever the fuck, single day events, like single day passes for Friday for this year's MetroCon, $50.74. Saturday, $60.99. Sunday, $45.23. A 3-day pass right now at their Tier 3 pricing, $90.98. The Masquerade Ball is set at $13.98. A Child Pass for the 3-day weekend is $50.48, and a Child Pass single day, regardless, is $29.98. Now, those are the prices for the convention as they stand right now. All right? And if you wanted to get anything bigger or whatever, there's limited quantity for pre-registration for shit on VIP passes. Tier 1 was $150 and Tier 2 is $175. So this shit is obscenely overpriced. Even if you want to say that, like, even if you want to try to justify it saying, hey, we have to price it this way because we did pay for the official trademark of Barbie, we did have to pay Mattel for this, we did have to get these big ass guests, and we were wanting to make this a big ass event for you guys, the ticket pricing had to offset the initial cost for this. Even if you want to make that argument, which can be made, and if you want to, and if anyone who worked at Barbie Dream Fest can break down the numericals for us and break down how their budgeting and all that shit works in order to justify the pricing, in order for the event to break even enough and hopefully make enough of a profit, which, by the way, if anyone who's told you anything about running conventions, you almost never make a profit. But you at the very least you still make enough to break even from what you spent. So you can always hope for that. But this is some bullshit pricing.
No, this is, especially for what you're offering, this is just not worth the time, man. Our money is precious. And hey, I appreciate the fact that Barbie is so influential, but no, bro, no. That is too much. That is too much. Even if the con wasn't like lackluster in content in general, that would still feel like it's too much.
Guys, have y'all seen any other convention with this kind of pricing? Any other con? Help me out. Unless it's like a gigantic fucking thing.
No. I don't think even the overseas ones are that expensive. Other state ones are that expensive.
Yeah, no, you got me there.
Let me see here. Sarah Serenity in the chat was saying that's more than MegaCon charged. That's about $50 more than VIP passes for MegaCon.
Yeah, MegaCon's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, MegaCon's fucking expensive. At least this year they held it in the other building of the Orlando County Convention Center, the one that actually has reception. You know?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they held it at the East-West concourse instead of the North-South one. Because the North-South one, that's the one where they had it the year before, the one where we went, and that's the one where the moment we stepped in, there was like zero radio signal at all, so no cell phone signal at all. The East-West concourse for the convention center in Orlando, that one at the very least you can still get reception and do stuff. Let me see here. Barbie died at the con, and so did the Dream, so much so that the ghost of the villain from WonkaCon would say, "What the fuck?" Wow, Sarah.
Come on,
damn,
God damn.
Fuck.
Sarah, you're a savage tonight. Jesus, girl, what the fuck? Ben Cruz was also saying that he saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie and it was awesome. And Kyle was saying, I'm thinking
nice.
I see Malibu Stacy episode of The Simpsons. God damn it. Oh my lord.
man.
Oh my god, guys. Like, this is just sad. This is so messed up. because you don't.
It is,
You
and
don't-
the makes it sad is that you can't even be completely angry at the makers, because you can tell that the fact that they're even giving the money back means that they did not intend this shit to go this bad.
Like, check it out over here. The fucking they were even showing the full view of that makeover area. Like, this is how they had it set up for these little ladies here. The magical makeovers being set up here. It's all spread out, which is part of what made it feel so, uneventful, kind of. But that's like that's not even really the fault of the people organizing the event. They have everything in one gigantic fucking exhibition hall, just divided by curtains. Like, and you see that the height of the exhibition hall in the hotel there, don't you? Y'all can see that.
Yep.
We can see it.
Mhm.
Like, it makes it feel like, Jesus fuck, I'm inside a warehouse. I'm in, like, part of the back rooms, which is getting a movie now, but apparently.
Jesus wept.
I know. And, like, this feels a little sad, though, because you see, they set it up very nicely. Look at this. Like, the entrance has this little, like velvet rope walkway through for the little ladies. They get to pick out their dress. They get to pick out how their hair looks and everything. They get to get photo ops by expert hairstylists and like mani-pedi style. Like, let's get their nails done with nice little press-on nails and painted and make these little girls feel like $1 million. Because you feel for the kids, man. God damn.
Yeah, many of them had received a very disappointing experience because, hey, man, you like Barbie and you find out, like, holy crap, there's an entire con made around Barbie. That's awesome. And then you get there and you go, Jesus, man, I should have just gone to Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bruh.
Such a pain. Oh, my God.
That is just genuinely unfortunate.
Oh my fucking Lord! Like, I want to see the rest of the comments in the Instagram page, because I want to see what's going on there. Also, I think I saw Jeannie Rick in the chat. Hey up, Jeannie Rick! Welcome to the Black Files. Thank you for joining. Entering my baddie no fucks given era. Thank you for that, Sarah Serendi. God damn it! That explains Sarah Serendi giving her the attitude of doom for this con. Like, check this out. Kelly Girardi, who conducted microgravity research flying in space. Kelly brings a behind-the-scenes look at what it really takes to turn big dreams into reality. She'll share her journey, talk about the importance of representation in STEM, and prove that passion and persistence can take you farther than you ever imagined. Like, this shit is good! I can fucks with this because, hey, the kids can do well with inspiring good role models. This is good. More of this, please. But fuck, man. I'm over here thinking how bad folks really wanted to see this stuff. You see how there's no, like, complaints about it until you start getting into a couple of days in. Some motherfucker put a gif from Hey Arnold saying scam artist. God damn it.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't intended, there was still a scam. You promised the product and you did not deliver the product.
No, they delivered the product. It just wasn't as big as they had intended. God.
And you delivered a faulty product, and somehow that's even worse. Remember, you know what's worse than bad? Disappointing.
God, fuck. Oh my God. And like I said, it's clearly meant to be good. It's honestly so insulting after arriving at, yeah, there we go. So underwhelming. This is the fucking person that got quoted in the fucking article. Is there a phone number I can call? Because of this nightmare with the airports, I just missed my flight and I only paid for a one-day admission for today's Saturday. Is there any way you can change my admission ticket to tomorrow? I really want to attend the 80s disco rink.
Damn.
Oh. And
you know what had more lights and pizzazz than that skating rink? Anything? The one we went to.
Wait. Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You mean the one where you were breakdancing?
Hell yeah. I was throwing my feet all over the place like I was about to roundhouse kick the air itself. But you know what I was having? Fun. There was color. There was music. There was excitement. There was danger. There were thrills. There was the content risk of me falling down and cracking my tailbone in half. I don't see none of that here. Everybody knows that if you want to remind children of the good old days of toys, you need to have an edge of danger.
Angel, the skating rink they have here is nothing but the concrete floor and steel barricades. Don't you see that here? You've got
not enough danger. Where's the sniper?
No,
oh my
too
fucking
dangerous.
Lord. You can't
children.
hire a sniper for a convention, Angel. Fucking hell, man. Like, God, you don't want this kind of shit to fail. Let's try to do a chargeback with their credit card company and specifically cite examples of what wasn't there that was stated on the website. Take screenshots quick. Next time, if there is any, please do hotel packages. I'm so bummed I most likely won't be there if a miracle doesn't happen, having to make so many arrangements. How is it limited? It looked practically empty from various videos. Another person saying this got fire-fested. Oh.
It's true.
Oh, no, yeah, no, you're right. This is the Fire Fest.
No, fuck. No, come on. Like, I'm trying to fucking...
Sorry, bro. A product was promised and a faulty, deficient result was delivered. Good intentions are well and good, but this is an industry. If you don't deliver a good product, then you disappointed Barbie. And now the Mattel producers are going to hunt them down in the middle of the night, and a bunch of mysterious disappearances are going to show up in the news for the next few days. Don't worry about it.
Angel, I'm not scared of the Mattel executives. I've seen Will Ferrell in those pink roller skates. He ain't all that. I can outrun him. I'll take my chance.
See, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. And then he whips out the Talladega Nights car, and you go, oh, no, I made a mistake.
Oh, no, he wants to go fast.
He wants to go fast. It is never not time to fast.
Oh, fuck.
For real, though, I'm glad that they're at least taking some steps to fix the situation by giving people their money back. And if somehow they decide to do it again, I hope they do it better. Because, it would be a shame to have a promising product die in the womb like that and not get a follow-up in the future. Not every con succeeds, but I like to think that all the cons that succeeded have tried. They try hard enough to make it there. Then again, like I said, the future is unclear, and the fact that they gave the money back means that they're not afraid to put their hands dirty and admit, hey, we messed up.
Goofed. Yeah.
We screwed up. Sorry, here's your money back. We'll try again next time and do it better.
Like, something like this, you kind of want to root for, too. Because, like I said, like they clearly have got their heart in the right place. They clearly are trying to do this shit right. But it just didn't feel like all that big a deal. Now,
yeah, I think that they overreached.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Definitely an overreach.
Like, look at the little trophy that they made for Serena Williams for the Icon Award. Look at that. That's a fucking golden fucking like vintage Barbie on a fucking thing on a fucking stand on there. That would have been so fucking beautiful to see. I don't know if she actually took a photo with it on there, but goddamn, man. God.
Yeah.
Like, it's meant to be fucking inspiring. Look at this shit. That's like unforgettable experiences. Barbie the movie in concert. So they were going to have live people like playing music from the Barbie movie that with Margot Robbie. Interactive dream house, like we said, the fucking facade. The roller rink, a bike course. Those were way too tiny. Total hair glam bar, photo op stall exhibitors, exclusive merch, Beyond the Stars exhibit, and Limitless Possibilities dream wall. Like, this shit sounds like it could have been fucking awesome. It would have been fucking awesome, man. I'm not even fucking. I don't even fuck with Barbie in that way, but I fucks with being like having a good time and being like and being inspired and shit at the same time. But god damn it, man. Penis. Where is this fucking thing actually even held to begin with? That's what I want to fucking know. Because all I know is that it was in Fort Lauderdale, but where in Fort Lauderdale? Where was it? I want to see the fucking building. I want to see the fucking exhibit hall B of where? Of what fucking place was this? Let me see here. Fuck. Come on. Yeah, let's find out. Live research, folks. Let's see. Venue.
God damn it. One day these things are going to go on discount.
No wonder. They were at the Broward County Convention Center. That is way too big for this event. for the start of this event. Hosting it at a hotel and like exhibit halls within the hotel and locking that in there, that would have been perfectly fine. They shot for the moon. They shot for the stars, and then they landed in the middle of space because space is mostly empty. It's because everything's far apart. God damn it!
Just like the connections between people in real life. It was a metaphor, you see.
It should have. Should we have connected?
Should we have connected? By the way, I got to that part in the game, in Death Stranding 2. I got to the part where that phrase actually becomes, important to the plot. I'm not going to spoil you, but in context, it's completely different to what we thought it was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, turns out it genuinely caught me by surprise when I went, oh, I see how it is. Okay, Kojima, you're cooking again. And then the VTuber showed up.
And then the VTuber showed up. Let's see here.
No, I'm not kidding. There is an actual VTuber in the game. She's a weapons developer. She rewards you because you survive her minefield.
Oh yeah, I remember Hidden Kojimbo had been to be a fan of this particular VTuber. I forgot her name. Let me see.
She's a rabbit, I think.
Yeah, no, it is. She's a rabbit chick. I don't remember. Let me see. Okay. Favorite VTuber? Where is she? Pecora. Yeah, Usada.
No, that's the one. Yeah,
Usada
yeah. I remember now because when she plays video games, she has an habit of causing as much destruction as possible. So the fandom has labeled her a war criminal. So of course, when she shows up in the game, she's a weapons developer. Damn, shit's cute.
Can I interrupt for a second?
I know, Dragon.
Oh, what's up?
Get ahead of bed.
I gotta head to bed too myself. I gotta wake up earlier than usual
Shift
again.
is calling my name.
I hear you guys. Dragon Fang, your final thoughts, and then Angel, your final thoughts.
My final thoughts is
No,
I'm happy that
first.
you. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to jump in. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna smack you.
Go ahead with your tiny arms.
Oh, with my thick ass legs. Just
Bring it on. People would pay for that kind of service.
Well, they were too ambitious for the first year. It's like start small and then grow as your attendance grows.
Right.
Don't do it too big, or else you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot, and then shoot yourself again and again until, well, shit. What happened? We're now in the hole.
All right. Thank you for that, Dragon Fang. Angel, your final thoughts, and also I have something I want to show you guys over here that Sarah Serenity shared. Angel, your final thoughts, real quick.
I don't really have a sentence. I just have one word: Icarus.
Man, I see what you mean.
Yeah, no other way I can put it.
God damn it. Yeah, no, they flew too close to the sun. God dang it.
I do hope they try again in the future and, just narrow down the scope a little bit. Actually organize the event properly. Have an idea of the kind of program you're going to throw because, yeah, it felt very hazard. But who knows? Maybe they can do it better next time. And I hope there will be a next time. It'd be a shame if you just disappear without getting a second chance or something like that.
Well, I really hope there is a next time also, but I want you guys to take a look at this over here, and I'm going to share this for everyone else in the chat too to see sometime. At MegaCon, this is an example of how you do a convention the right way. The cast members of The Mummy were at MegaCon this year, and that included Oded Fair, who played Ardith Bay, John Hanna, who played Jonathan, right? Patricia Velasquez, who played Anutsunamun, and
baby.
and of course Mr. Brendan Fraser, who plays Rick O'Connell.
I'm so jealous. I wish I could have gone and met.
Well, take a look over here at your screen because Sarah Serenity got to speak to them, and
dope.
That is pretty cool.
Actually,
that is dope.
I'm gonna zip past over here so y'all can see the best little moment here because Sarah Serenity is addressing. She's addressing.
And you deserve that award that you got for the win!
looks cool.
Oh, there's Brendan Fraser. He's stepping off. Stepping off. Going overhead. Oh, and he gets the hug. He completes the
so
hug,
jealous.
everyone.
It's a
Oh,
shame that they
that's
couldn't
what I
get the
want.
Iron
I
Man.
want to play with her.
I gotta say, I'm
please
impressed
tell me
how
this
well all these
one's
people have
legendary.
aged. Every single one of them looks fantastic.
I know.
I
right?
know.
Like, let me just scrub back so we could see the other cast members at the table here, so y'all can see what we meant over here. Like, okay, so we know Oded Fair. He's doing all right. He's letting his hair grow back out. That's always cool. There's John Hannah, and here's Patricia Velasquez, who was Anak Cinnamon. She doesn't look like she's aged a fucking day. That is
No.
Well, yeah, because,
She's
she's an
aging like
undead princess.
wine.
And time doesn't touch her until the ritual is complete because something, the Book of Moon. I activate the Book of Moon.
actually it was the Book of the Dead, Angel. Sorry, wrong book.
Well, yeah, but it was a black book that had a symbol of the moon, and the Book of the Living was a gold book that had the symbol of the sun.
I hate that you're
You guys,
right.
I cannot wait for the next movie. Oh my god.
I know, dude, it's gonna be
The
sick because you know what they're gonna do.
The
They're
proper
gonna
one.
They're gonna do a fucking Terminator Damnation, and the actor for Imhotep is going to come back, look at Brendan Fraser, and just pull out a dual disc.
That just reminds me of like Moses and the Prince of Egypt. Like, the Pharaoh, I need you to let my people. I urge you to let my people go. Very well, Moses, but first you must defeat me in a duel.
Wait, does this mean that by that logic, does that mean that in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, Moses did duel the Pharaoh and won?
He did unleash the 10th plague, which was the death of the firstborns. I'm pretty sure there's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card that can mimic that.
Yeah, it's called Final Countdown. It's literally that.
There you go.
Plague of Locusts, Plague of Scaras, Plague of the Death Frog archetype.
Mhm.
Come on, man, this shit writes itself.
For real. Now, if this Barbie Dream Fest convention event somehow manages to come back, here's my advice. Since y'all are also able to look at the rest of the screen, y'all can see the layout of the Broward County Convention Center. Almost everything was in Exhibit Hall B of the West Building on the first floor. And you see this goddamn thing? There is no fucking way. Like, yeah, you could fit everything of about the convention in this big exhibit hall, but the question is, should you? Just cram everything in on one shot.
Well, it depends. Remember, it's not just a matter of space, it's also a matter of organizing things like events, movie screenings, concerts, cosplay contests, that kind of stuff. There is genuinely a lot of work that goes into organizing stuff like this. And it's very easy to screw it up, as we see by the myriad cons that came and went before, during, and after the COVID era. Some stuff requires a very delicate balance of things to work through. And if you pull even a single Lego block from that tower, the whole Jenga is going to shit itself. I have lost the metaphor. I gotta go to bed.
All right. Dragon Fan, Angel, go the fuck to bed.
My
Yeah,
brothers and brodettes, it's been good and it's been great. Love you all, and I hope that I'll see you in the future. Please take good care.
Of course, man. Have a good night.
Likewise.
Check you later there, Angel. And Dragon Fang, we'll see you later there.
She already
Good night,
left.
Dragon Bang.
All
Get
right.
some rest.
Let me see here. And Sarah Serendi was also saying MegaCon this year had the cast from Halloween, from Hocus Pocus, from Barney the Dinosaur, Demon Slayer voice actors, Death Note voice actors, and the cast of The Mummy, and it costs less than this Pepto Fest. Ouch.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, wah.
Fuck. Like, yeah, no, they shot for an event venue that was way too big for their britches, for what they needed it for. And that's that part that really depresses me about this shit, because they could have gone a different route. They could have had it be a smaller event with some of these guests, that way they can actually build it up, and then go for the bigger stuff, and then jack up the pricing later. Because fucking what's his face? Like, if you can get this opportunity to actually meet people like Brendan Fraser at MegaCon, then I'm pretty sure that if you have like other Barbie voice actors and actors from the movie, they would have loved to probably jump in on this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I agree.
they managed to get a hold of Serena Williams. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be that much harder for the people who organize this to get a hold of Margot Robbie or Ryan Gosling. They would have loved it. Hell, get America Ferrera, who was in the movie also. Fucking get Will Ferrell. He'll do it for a kick. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
That would have been excellent. That would have been nice for these for this event. But no, we don't get nice things. Everything's gonna fucking falls apart because these guys had everything spread out in this big ass fucking venue that was too big for their britches. And oh my god, the rest of this is history, I'm afraid.
It's sad.
Yeah, no, this one's really fucking sad.
It could have been good, but
It could have been great. Like, this could have been fantastic. Like, they clearly had really big aspirations for this event. Like, there were some other fucking photos. We had one lady who took a picture with Serena Williams at the Barbie Dream Fest over here. Let me see, in Spanish, however. Let me fucking close it off. Like, okay, la shoppingista, la shoppingista Stephanie Lee. That's her name. She's in, I guess she's Hispanic.
Right.
Yeah, because she has it in Spanish and English. Okay, like you can see it here with this fashion influencer, along with, I'm assuming is her daughter, along with fucking Serena Williams here. Like, you can get this shit, and it was fucking fun. And if you didn't know how the rest of the event played out, then fucking you wouldn't have thought any differently from it, could you? Right?
Right.
God, this is so fucking sad too, man. Because you don't want to see something with a great idea fall apart because they overextended themselves in terms of the fucking venue, man. So, like, shit. This isn't like the other scam cons. Like, this isn't the Bridgerton Fest. This isn't the Wonka Con. This sure as shit ain't Dash Con. But the only saving grace they have is because the organizers here, they may have been like fucking bad at it, but they did try to organize the event. With what they ended up doing, they did a decent job. I'm just sad at how everything fucking fell apart on it for them.
I agree.
Right, let me get y'all's final thoughts over here, so we can get this wrapped up. Zayana Rose, your final thoughts on the rest of this depressing little situation that was called.
Well, remember, I'm the one who brought it to your attention.
I know, you're right, and thank you for that.
I thought this was a joke at first.
Truthfully,
especially considering it was in Florida.
Yeah, truthfully,
it's like, how did none of us hear about this before? So, like, it was a really good concept. I mean, Barbie is super freaking popular. We already know that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows a Barbie. So, I originally thought, when I first glanced at it, there's a Barbie con? Oh, that had to have gone well, right? And then I read more and I was like, oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie doopsie.
So, yeah, I do think that they bit off more than they could chew. They should have started a little more small, a little more cohesive. You know, don't go so grand. Yeah, you could have done all these things if you were like a 2, 3, 4 year con. But you first want to have a nice little con, bring people in, show them what you can do, and then say, we're going to be better next year.
We're going to do it.
You can't go all out and expect everything to turn out well. Unless your parent company has moolah, not a good idea. So it is sad, and I do hope that maybe in the future Barbie Dream Fest can happen again, and this time it will actually be good because they now have a plan. They can probably get a lot of these people back, even more people, and just make it fun. Make even the adults feel like kids again.
Yeah.
So it is really sad hearing about this. But again, like you said, at least it wasn't like the Bridgerton and the Willy Wonka
Yeah, no.
and
Because
DashCon.
I'm actually seeing how these guys mischief management actually organize. They've got they also have two other events that they are running. Broadway Con and Enchanticon.
Okay.
Yeah, Broadway Con 2026. It's exactly what it sounds like. A convention for fans of Broadway stage shows and plays. So, yeah, and
Interesting.
Enchanticon, Fantasy is Our Reality. Art Thou a Fantasy Freak? Returning to St. Louis, Missouri, July 10th through the 12th. A 3-day event celebrating your favorite fantasy universes. So, okay. Like, these guys clearly are very well practiced in running conventions. So, like, they're good at this part. They know how to organize and shit, but I guess they kind of messed up with the Barbie Dream Fest, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, yeah. It's really sad.
God,
I agree.
let me see here. Yeah, a Broadway con. Like they had like drag shows and different masquerades and stuff. They were doing stuff where like they look behind the curtain behind Broadway's best running shows, joined workshops, and savored live performances. Things from like Operation Mincemeat, The Lost Boys musical. Let's see, Phantom of the Opera Masquerade, Six the musical, Music City, Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York. I don't know that one. That sounds ridiculous, but I feel but I'm interested enough to give it a try. Look, they fucking had Anthony Rapp from Rent.
What?
Holy shit!
Yes.
I know who you're talking about.
Wow.
They fucking like these guys actually know what they're doing. They know how to do this stuff, man. Oh.
I love that movie. I think I have that movie somewhere. It's somewhere in our
Yes,
collection.
you have that movie, Jose. God damn it.
It's a great movie.
Pay attention to your own stuff. Oh. I see, like, and I totally agree with you, Zayana, because like you said, we don't like when something like this falls apart. We don't root for failure. We want these things to succeed, and because the more fandom like expressions, the better. You know, like fucking like the Barbie fans deserve their con just the same way horror fans deserve theirs. And we have Once Upon Book Con, whatever the fuck that is. I don't remember what it is, but it was held in.
Oh yeah, Once Upon a BillCon. Yeah, one day I'm gonna go there as a vendor. Hopefully.
Well, here's hoping, Zana. I'm gonna cross my fingers for you. Don't they have it in Safety Harbor, wherever the fuck? No, what's that called? Where is it? It's the same place where they have shit. It's in DC.
We'll figure it out later. Don't worry
It's
about
the same
it.
place where they have Katsucon.
Megafest. Wait.
Katsucon. Is it Katsucon over in Virginia? No.
National Harbor, Maryland. But MagFest. It's MagFest. That's what it was. MagFest.
MagFest. There you go.
Okay.
Oh my god. Like you see what I mean? Like we want this shit to fucking be successful and be the fucking magnets of entertainment and fucking celebration of this kind of shit. But like the way this stuff came out, it just nah, man. This was not it. Fuck, man. Oh. Thank you, Zayana, for showing us this about this convention. Thank you for telling us about this. And oh my fucking lord, I am so sorry for these people. Again, thank you, and thank you, Dragon Fang, for being with us here. Jose, your final thoughts over here, and I'm gonna ask you if we're gonna be doing Wrestle Rewind this week. Or
All right. So, well, yeah. So first, final thoughts. Like, yeah, no, it is sad. At first, when Ziana Rose shared the news, of course, naturally, we all had a laugh about it. But now reading about it and knowing like what the people behind it and what they tried to do, like, you can't laugh at that. Like, it's just not funny because they actually like they had big ambitions, but it's hard to do big things on a near empty on a near empty stomach. This is an example of, unfortunately, I hate using this phrase, overshooting and under delivering.
oh, I hate.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think we've seen the end. I think this is a learning experience for them at the very least, and because I do want it to come back. I agree with you guys. Barbie is a very popular, is still a popular commodity, and there's always going to be a huge market for Barbie in our society. And I think if they learn their mistakes, will learn from what happened this year, and try to bring it back next year or whenever, I think it'll be much more better, and it'll be truly a return on investment.
All right, and yeah, here's hoping. I really do hope so, because with them offering refunds and everybody taking the refunds over here, I gotta tell you, this kind of feels
That's
like
one thing. Yeah, that's one thing I will give the organizers credit for. Like they
Yeah, that
good
they
on their
gave
word,
refunds.
and they gave refunds. That's actually really good. Very important.
yeah, but like if they since they had to give refunds, now they fucking that lowers the chances of there being a better attempt next year. You know.
Well, like I said, maybe not next year, but give them time, okay, man. We can't predict when the next one will be. That's up to them.
Okay. No, that's
All
that's
right.
that's much fairer, I suppose.
Now, as for Wrestle Rewind, I must contain my anger. Must contain my anger. Must contain my anger. For Friday night's edition of Wrestle Rewind, which is every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick, join me and my less angry partner, Mr. Juan
Don't
Rouse,
touch me.
as we review the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today: WWE, NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. For this week's edition, we're going to talk about the main event over on NXT, which took place over in the theater at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The main event being Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray. And we're also going to talk about the main event of this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, MJF versus Speedball Mike Bailey over in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And we'll also get into a discussion of the main event and the fallout of this year's TNA pay-per-view event, TNA Sacrifice, where Mike Santana defends the TNA World Title against Steve Macklin. I'm going to stop right there because if I go into a tangent, I'm going to go into rage mode, and I'm going to save that for Friday. Juan, back to you.
I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you for that, and I will go ahead and take it from here, guys. Dear fucking God. Dear fucking God, what a nightmare. And I'm so pissed off, and I'm so disappointed, and I'm so sad for these guys, because like I said, they didn't fucking set out to fucking have a poorly laid out convention or lackluster fucking events or whatever. That's not what they were looking to do. They wanted to, with how many different inspiring figures and guests and people that they had up in here, they clearly shot for, like, they clearly went for the hat trick on the first try. I guess I can sympathize with that kind of underdog fucking fighting from underneath style. That's kind of how I am and shit. But at the same time, they're more practiced at this shit than I am. They have experience. They run other conventions. We haven't heard any complaints about that Broadway con or that other fantasy con that Mischief Management runs. Like, this is the first thing that I'm hearing about them. And so far as I can tell, this is the one dud. This is the one, like, where they struck out, and I'm really sad for that. God. I'm not pissed off like I was with the fucking Bridgerton and Firefest and fucking Wonka and DashCon and Tana Mojo's TanaCon, whatever the fuck that was, forever ago. And even then, I was pissed off, and I was trying to like absolve her of the shit. But then again, like she's still a grown woman. That's not important anymore. What's important is, I really hope that the folks who run this are able to do a reassessment, do a reevaluation of how much is too much, where like picking a different venue, picking a different setup and layout for your event, making everything tighter so it doesn't feel as spread out, so it doesn't feel like a big concrete wall of doom with pink splattered all over it. And however this ends up, let me see here. Yeah, there was a Bridgerton event in Detroit, Sarah Serendi. Yeah, next live stream needs to be about WasabiCon and the shit that's being said on their Instagram. Fill me in on that. Let's see here. If Rachel Weisz doesn't make a joke about not feeling like herself for the last few years, then the fourth movie won't be worth it. Thank you for that, Kyle, because I remember the shit. Let me see here. What else was everyone in the chat saying? Bill. Yep. You can't sell clothes with stains on them. Whoa, gross. God dang it, Kyle. Okay. Well, she's 10 years older than me, and the only DVD I could find of her was a Spanish dub from the Asian bootleg market. Okay, that explains it. All right. Let me see here. Imagine if there was a drag con. There kind of was. I want Phantasm to come back. So do I. Phantasm Orlando was fun. MagFest, now that's a blast from the past. I know, right? Like, we don't want this shit to fail because we want there to be different convention events for our fandoms. I just hope that the guys who run this are able to take the lessons from what went wrong and hopefully come back stronger, come back wiser. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, they gotta stick together. Because all I know is love will save the day. Alright? And however these kind of stories or other stories from the darker side of nerd and geek culture transpire, you better believe that we'll be covering it right here on this program, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, The Black Files, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse. Be sure to request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an Air Flocker by hitting the join button. And until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/RavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kit.com/RavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. Froze A, Cosmo, Angel, Language, Strength, Fan, Cosplay, Outlaws, Cosplay, News from Cosplay. I am Juan Arouse. This has been the Black Files, and we